Today's topic is 7.2, solving proportions. Start with the definition of proportion. A proportion is an equation that states that two ratios are equal. An equation that states that two ratios are equal. So for each of the problems today, we're going to solve each proportion. Number 1, 7 divided by 8 equals m divided by 12. 7 divided by 8 equals m divided by 12. So what we want to do here is that we know that these two things are equal. 7/8 and m divided by 12. Now to solve this, we are going to use a process called cross multiplication. So cross multiplication means that you're going to take one number from the numerator and the number across from it in the denominator, and you're going to multiply them together. And you're going to do the same thing and multiply the other numbers together. So we end up getting 7 times 12 equals 8 times m. Well, using our calculator, you can do 7 times 12 if we don't know it, and we get 84. So 84 equals 8 times m, which would just be 8m. Well, now we're still trying to solve for m, so therefore we're going to divide by 8 on both sides. The question is 84 divisible by 8? Well, if it's not, then we would leave it as a simplified fraction when we go to divide. So 84 and 8 simplifies so that m equals 21 halves. Both numbers are divisible by 4, so therefore we get 21 halves. Let's try the next problem. X divided by 7 equals 4 divided by 5. So we're going to do that same concept of cross multiplication. So we have 5 times x equals 7 times 4. Well, 7 times 4, hopefully we do know what that is, which is 28. And then we divide by 5. Well, is there going to be anything that simplifies 28 into 5? No. So my answer ends up being 28 fifths. Okay, so it's very important that we leave it as a fraction when necessary in these types of setting, not a decimal and not mixed numbers. Let's try number 3. 4/3 equals 8 divided by x. Well, now we have x in the denominator, which doesn't change the concept. We're still going to cross multiply. Which I'm going to go ahead and say 4 times x is 4x, and 8 times 3 is 24. Then I divide by 4. And in this case, 24 divided by 4 is 6. So we get that answer. Okay, now I want you to try number 4. 3 divided by y equals 5 divided by 3. If you don't know already, you should be trying to solve the problem. Okay, let's check what we got. Now, you do not have to show this design on your work, okay? You can simply just know that you are cross multiplying. If this image helps, feel free to continue doing it. You don't have to do it 2 different colors. The 2 colors just help sometimes. So we have 5 times y, we get 5y. 3 times 3, which is 9, right? So at this point, I assume that you can just multiply the numbers versus writing it out like such for the first 3. Then when we divide by 5, y ends up equaling 9/5. And hopefully you got that one right. Let's go with number 5. 120 divided by 3 equals 8x divided by 2. Now, this is the first time we have a number with the variable, but we're still going to cross multiply. Okay. So 3 times 8x, we're going to multiply the numbers. 3 times 8 is 24. So we have 24x equals, what's 120 times 2? Well, it's 240. Then we divide by 24. And this one should be one we can do without our calculator. And the answer comes out as 10. I'm going to leave number 6 here. And in the next video, you can check your work.